All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit Football YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. Obviously, yesterday or day before yesterday, I think it's yesterday. But anyways, we have actually covered the first part of the Reggae Boys abroad, where in which we covered what Ethan Pinnock and Bobby Reid. At the time, Liam Bailey didn't play it as yet, but Aston Villa played. They lost to Liverpool 3-1. We are going to detail that. Look at Liam Bailey's performance, Aston Villa's potential, and more. We have Michail Antonio to add to the table as well, and then we have to finish off with Omari Hutchinson. So that's what we have on the Reggae Boys side. But we have an article here talking about the schoolboy football. Like, what does winning the schoolboy football really proves? So it's going to be a good show. So hopefully you guys are strapping, keep smashing the like button, keep subscribing, and keep re-watching the videos and giving us back your feedback, because it's really and truly important. All right, yes, man. So massive respect and thanks for being here. We saw that we have Sean Base already here, Chevon Peart already here, Joseph Brown and God King already here, Travis check-in, massive respect. Slim B check-in as well. It's massive respect. Slim B, thanks very much for being here. I am great, man. I am great. And then we have our brother Brian Burke checked in, and we have Float Management as well checking. A lot of people checking in pretty much seconds after I've started the stream. Thanks very much for that. So anyways, let me start right here by just looking at the Liam Bailey Aston Villa situation. Then we're going to go through the match itself with the detailing screen, so don't worry yourself. So at this point, so let me give you the match that's playing at this point. At this point, half time, Manchester United already leading 2-0 over Nottingham Forest. Anthony Martial and Rashford scored, assisted by Christian Eriksen and Rashford as well. So Rashford has a goal and also an assist so far. So they are looking comfortable in that game, but don't count it out, because United is still in that stage where in which they're trying to get it together. All right. So anyways, now in Aston Villa. Aston Villa and West Ham, they are in slight trouble at this point. As you can see, the games played, difference, goal difference, and points. All right, so those are the three things that you use to differentiate the position of the team. All right, obviously I know you know that, but I have to still go through it so you can see it when we don't have the header right at the top there. All right, so 16 games played, -8 goal difference, and 18 points so far puts them in 12th spot. That looks a little bit comfortably, but when you look at the difference between the 18 points to the 13th down here, it does not look so much confident. You don't look so confident in it. Obviously, West Ham, because yesterday in the group chat, we had some problems because people saying that they think that West Ham can go down, and I'm saying I was not so big on Aston Villa, to be honest. And based on what I saw them show me, they're hot and cool, and they only deliver certain performances at home. So I said with that, I think that over West Ham or Aston Villa, I would go with Aston Villa going down. If I have to pick any one of those two to go down, with the additional two that would go down, I still believe that West Ham and Aston Villa is better than Wolves, Nottingham Forest, and Southampton. So I don't see them going down, but it's just personals that ask me that question. I had to give it to them. All right. So let me know, guys, in the rewatch. What say you? All right. I completely forgot that you're not seeing what I'm actually having here. Sorry about that. All right. Yes. So we have actually added it right there. So hopefully you can see it at this point. All right. So it's from 12 goes straight down, from the 18 points goes straight down to the bottom. It's very tight. Southampton are in 20th position, and they can get 2 wins and they're back on 18 points. So it's very, 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 very tricky at this point. So let me know, guys, which one of the two, if you would pick one of them to go down, would you select? Currently, West Ham on 14 points. So that definitely looks like an advantageous position for Aston Villa. But based on how I saw them played, I think West Ham is better than Aston Villa. All right. Some of the matches, if you go back to the Liverpool game, I don't know how Liverpool won that game over West Ham. I don't know how, because West Ham dominated the game. Even Michail Antonio should have actually scored in the latter stages of the game. They missed a penalty in that game, dominated that game. So the performances from West Ham this season, even though it has not been the best, I think they have been better. Those performances has been pretty much better than actual Aston Villa's performances. Based on what I saw, you could see different, but that's just my take. So let me know, guys, in the comment section. But anyways, let me start with the match itself, because obviously we want to show you what our boys did so far. All right, because we did the yesterday and we have to do today. Yeah, we did yesterday. It was yesterday. Can't remember the days, but yes, it was yesterday. All right, yes. So let me go right here. All right. So Liam Bailey had the start. Aston Villa looked to start with a 4-4-2 system. Obviously, they had issues with expanding. So what are you guys saying now? Because the same different coach came in, and we're still seeing the similar behavior of keeping it much more narrow or two up top. What say you guys? Let me know, because you guys cursed out Gerard for similar things, and then now it's happening by a different manager. Obviously, it's good evening. So everything is okay with you guys, and that's what you're trying to tell me. Let me know, guys. Let me know in the comment section. What say you on that? All right. Yes. So anyways, Olsen started in goal. You know that Martinez is coming off his big victory, and he's out here just flaunting, schooling Mbappe every single day, terrorizing the rest of the world. If it's one person you never wanted to win the World Cup after you saw his behavior, you have to say it's Martinez. You have to say it's Martinez. Obviously, his travels coming from the lower tier after getting rejected or pushed aside by Arsenal and those personnels. You wanted him to be successful, but based on his behavior, man, his behaviors are menacing. Menacing. He's tormenting Mbappe. Obviously, Mbappe is not one of the best characters. So I'm not going to be out here fully sorrying for Mbappe. No. But he's too much, man. The man got so much problems going on. You can't believe it. Every bad press that Argentina got via the World Cup, it's actually Martinez. I'm very sorry. This dude is something else. He's a big time troublemaker, guys. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. But anyways, let me go through it. So Olsen in goal, Kanza with Tyrone Mings, Digna, Lucas Digna, and Ashley Young finish off the back four. In midfield, Emiliano out to left wide, Douglas Luiz, Kamara, and Magin, with Oli Watkins and Liam Bailey up front. All right. So Liam Bailey, his duties of direct defending and engaging in duels, that's not so much at least the midfield duels, it's not so much. So he has been relieved of that pressure. So I wanted to see more from him. What I saw was not good enough. Obviously, it's the first game back, so I'm not going to be too harsh on him due to the fact that it's the first game back. So it's not everyone click at the same time, and they have a new manager. They're trying to figure out the system and everything. So I will not be harsh on him there at all. But it's not the best performance from him, to be honest. Let me know, guys. What say you? Let me come to the chat. What say you based on how you saw Liam Bailey's performance? What say you? Let me know in the comment section. What say you based on how you saw Liam Bailey's performance, and what you think he should have improved on, or what you think his team need to improve on? Because we cannot be out here acting like it's only the players playing. It's a team. It's a team. So what say you on that? What their team need to add in order to be successful? Because that is very much important. And as soon as they come in, guys, make sure to get this video to 50, 60, and 100 if it's possible. Make sure to get us to 4,000 subscribers. I am surprised. Oh, this channel is not on 4,000 as yet. I thought that Jamaicans was the more supportive part of my YouTube fame. It's not saying so, because I have one doing way more than better than one, so I don't know. I guess you guys need to send it to the Jamaicans that needs to come and support the damn channel to get us to where we want to be. Yes, so let's get us to 4,000. Let's see if we can do that within the end of next month. Let me see if we can get 4,000 subscribers by the end of next month. We only need 600 or less than 600, so it should be achievable. So let me know, guys. What say you on that? All right. All right, let me know. Let me know. Let me just share this so people know that we're live. All right, so we're good. All right, so let me go through the comments, and then I will give you my take on Liam Bailey's performance. All right, we have it on the screen there. But let me just go through it. Go through the chat right here. So Brian Burke, thanks for being here. Then we have Kevin, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Then we have Island Card says, JD, Aston Villa coach can't save the team. The players is not good enough. So he's saying that the players are not good enough based on his assessment. I had said that I think that the team was a little bit overhyped based on my assessment. I don't think it's all that good because I never had high hopes for them. You know, I had hopes that they're gonna stay in the mid tier at least, if not in the relegation battles. And based on how the season start, it's gonna be tough for them to get out of that mood. I don't see them just going up and beating up team. I think that Fulham honestly looks like a better organized team. They have quality. Just the same, I don't think Aston Villa is a better team than actual Fulham. I don't think so. I think they are much more solid. They have the workhorse team. They have the right mentality, the experience that's needed. They have every single thing. I think Fulham is a better team than them, and Fulham will not drop off based on how they have started the season and continuously played. All right. Who has the better weak foot, Liam Bailey or Tariq McGee? Coming from brain drain, I don't know. I never went into that. I'm just talking on performances and all players. That's all I'm doing. Real Baller said, big up yourself. All right, we don't want to hear about Sting. This is a footballing show, all right, sir. Agree with JD. West Ham played better than Aston Villa. Yes, man. I think if you watch the games, more likely people would say West Ham played better than Aston Villa by a good stretch. Most of those games, they just never got the actual credit that they needed. West Ham is better, even though Villa Yes. Okay. So you're going exactly with me. Marcella said, laugh out loud. The man enjoy himself. No. I think it's extremely disrespectful. The way that he's going on. Uh, man of change it to Dennis. Yes, man. He's a menace, man. He's definitely a menace. All right. Right, we are not going to get into name calling of personnels. Remember, I'm running a platform, a professional platform, so I can't pay attention to other people. All right. I was a fan of Martinez and didn't mind his little teasing at first, but he's over. Yes, yeah, I think he's overdoing it a little for me. All right. All right. TEDxter, how are you doing, man? Massive respect, man. You guys holiday because I haven't asked you guys anything about it. Oh, you guys holiday went on. You guys looked at the Sting thingy, according to what people saying in the chat. Let me know. Number one guy, blessings. Thanks very much for being here. I'm Imaxit Football, brain drain, setting you up. Yes, I'm not reading certain parts of brain drain's messages. I can't bother with the unnecessary Jamaican drama. I am not too much into that. I just want to do my series and move on and do my job. All right. Yes. So, anyways, Queenie took Sting. All right. So, British Jane says Queenie took Sting. So, if you guys have watched it, let me know what happened. All right. Bless up, Ari Vibes. Did you watch Sting? Okay, no, I've not watched Sting. All right. I never knew that I needed to. All right. Our cook, how you doing, man? Bless up, Sir JD and the Imaxit family. I hope you're all full joy and still full joy in your festive season. Yes, man, we have done well, man. I've been working on this new computer. Obviously, we are doing it live. You guys are hearing me well, and nothing lagged and nothing. Everything is perfectly fine. So I think I'm happy with my present, but I haven't fully utilized utilize most of the specs as yet, which I'm going to be doing so because I have some features that I need to unlock. Yes. All right. So Brain Drain put a super chat. Oh dear you. You came in, gave so much problems and I don't want $1 super chat from you. I want $5 because you're disrespecting my channel here. All right. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Let me move on to Leon Bailey. So Leon Bailey, 86 minutes played. Expected goal 0.41, which is good, One shot on target, two shots off target, all right, and one dribble attempted. Obviously, he's playing close in, so certain things get much more maximized, but certain things drop off. When you're closer in, the dribbles are not going to be coming off so easily. You understand me? Because you're always in between bodies, all right, and you have to keep to your formation and your position from time to time in order to keep a team. And you know, good evening, he's a personnel that always want to be orderly. So always look at that, all right? Yes, I know that they're going to put this on it. Big chances missed, one. Yes, he missed a very good chance. Very, very good chance, all right? That's a big one missed for him. So, yes, and most people that watched the game would have actually saw the same thing, all right? He missed a good big chance. That definitely should have not been missed. All right. Yes. Okay, Brain Drain put a super chat. All right, massive respect, and he's disrespect me again, putting $1. All right, I'm not gonna look at him then. All right. So, anyways, passes. 6 of 14, 43%, under 50% that I normally give to strikers. Yes, but that is still okay because you're playing centrally. So you see it, we have to put things in context because he's not playing the same formation. So for person that said I'm 18 and people, you realize that I'm putting everything, I'm contextualizing things. All right, so he's playing centrally. So these stats can't go towards when he's playing winger. All right, yes. Crosses, attempted 5, completed only 1. That's not good. Long balls, 2 of 2, good. Ground duels, 1 of 3. Okay. Essentially, his position started aerial balls, only 1 attempts, and he lost that one. He's not the biggest person, so that's okay. Lost the ball 14 times with 29 touches. That is the poor part of the game that I never really liked. So it need to be a little bit cleaner with the limited touches playing in centrally. All right, 1 foul committed, was foul 1 time, one offside. Clearances 2, very very good, very good from him there. But he was one of the better players them. Let me give you the best terms. He was one of the better players them for his team. All right, he was one of the better players for his team. But what I came to expect based on the expectations, I never really saw it. All right, but as what we said, it's the first game back, so we're not going to jump and criticize anybody, but we're just gonna say, all right, then we want to see more from that personnel. All right, so we want to see more from Leon Bailey, and let me move on from Leon Bailey. We're gonna get everything wrapped up very fast now, guys. So don't worry yourself. We will if you come in late, we can still talk about Leon Bailey based on what you saw. All right. Yes. Antonio. All right, so this is the next one of our star players. If you don't know him, because I realize a lot of people don't really know the players them, based on the fact that most of them born outside Jamaica. All right, so I do believe that these programs are good programs to educate you and keep you informed of the progress of the players. All right, yes. So West Ham had a lead, and I thought that everything would have been good for West Ham because West Ham looked like okay, yes, they're gonna keep it together, and I'm jumping for joy. And West Ham let me down. Obviously, it's just a 1-0 lead and not like a 2-0 lead like Brentford over Tottenham. But 1-0 was still a good position that I believe that they should have done way more. All right, they slipped up and let Arsenal, people out here talking about Arsenal, a big team, and they're going to be winning this and winning that. And oh my God, you know, West Ham let me down, man. And the performances out of West Ham, I can't believe that they're just on 14 points, you know? I can't believe West Ham it always seems to let me down. But maybe it's because it's Arsenal and we have so much Arsenal supporters on the channel, and, and they don't want it to turn into a fight. So that's why. But Arsenal, good win, good win. I'm trying to get the statistics on the screen for you guys. 1 second. Because I don't want to have Brian Burke and those mans telling me that I'm biased, you know. You understand me? So let me just make sure to give Arsenal their credit, all right? Yes. So the first half, let me look at the first half, different from the second half, all right? Due to the fact that West Ham was actually leading in the first half, all right? So West Ham, as you can see here, West Ham playing their counter attacking football style, which they are comfortable at, going in. XG 0.41 comparable to 0.225. So it was not way off. The West Ham created 3 shots, put 2 on target and 1 off target, and 1 was actually a goal. And opposite for Arsenal, 6, 1 on target. All right, with 72 ball possession. So they never really broke the lines so much. They never created no big chances. West Ham created 1 big chance, took that 1 big chance, and I was really begging for them to come out. Michail Antonio looked okay, and Michail Antonio, see the difference? Michail Antonio actually looked like one of the better, maybe the best player on his team to bring his team over the line with a team that's like trying to hold back his team, with a team that's pressing the life out of his team, and then once they do win the ball, they are kind of control the ball. Michail Antonio's physicality, which obviously I think he's the strongest player, because as what I've heard person said, because they did later I know Michail Antonio did an interview saying that he's still the strongest in the Premier League, and someone said, "You're stronger than Haaland." And then they went around and did a little clip just to ask other defenders who they think is stronger, Haaland or Michail Antonio. And it's up there, you know, it's up there between who is stronger. I want to say that I think Michail Antonio is still stronger than him. You know, I want to say I think Michail Antonio is still stronger than him. So that extra strength and the extra brute forcing runs keep him in the team. Still keep him in the team. You get me? Obviously, he was not good enough to win for his team. That is true. He's not good enough to win for his team, but he looks like the best player yesterday on his team when his team needed him to. So those are the performances I want to see from the Reggae Boyz going forward. And I think those are the performances that will actually put them places, to be honest. Michail Antonio finished with a 6.8 on the losing team. Played 87 minutes. As I can see, 0 shots on target, 0 shots on 0 assists in the game. No, 1 shot on target, 1 off target, sorry. But 0 goals, 0 assists. Expected XG is 0.12. But if you know about him, you know that he brings more to the game. You get me? He brings way more to the game because that physicality, you can't take the physicality, put on Bobby Reid. You can't take the physicality, put on Leon Bailey. You can't put the physicality to put on Shamar Nicholson. That is bigger than Michail Antonio as in height. He's taller than Michail Antonio, but Michail Antonio brings something different. And he's always going to be a threat in the Premier League. And I think because of that size and strength, he could play the football way longer than a lot of other personnels. What say you guys in the comment section? Let me know. So 1 dribble was not good, just like Leon Bailey. 1 up front. 26 touches, 3 less than Leon Bailey. Is accuracy might be slightly better, 44% instead of 43, but he did pass little, just 4 of 9 completed passes, yes, but he barely passed, all right, and 1 cross attempted, that was not good. The ground duels, definitely better, 5 out of 8, that is very good, obviously stronger by a million miles, and the aerial battles, he lost those, which I thought he should have done much better, but obviously Jason and those guys will come in and tell me that they have Saliba. So they do believe that Saliba will bring everything that everyone needs in order to be successful. All right. Keep telling yourself that. The French, them don't believe that. All right. Yes. All right, and two fouls committed, but was fouled three times, putting his team in very good position, and two tackles completed. So he was doing a lot on the field without getting shots off. But as you know, if you watch the football, not just listen to people, if you watch the football, that's the way he plays. All right, you will see him get two shots and it's two goals. You get me? That's when he's over the top, but he will always be instrumental in dropping back deep and advancing the play. That is his actual qualities. All right, yes, and I do believe that he showed it yesterday, but it was just not good enough. They needed more than that to pass the Arsenal team, and maybe that in that sense showcase that Arsenal has more than we previously saw Arsenal teams with, because normally physicality like Stoke, a rainy night in Stoke always poses them all sorts of problem. Well, now you have Michail Antonio, and they figured ways how to negate around that, you know? Yes. So let me see what the person has them saying in the chat. All right. Imaxit football, your sports classic friend, call me brain dead. You see it is him picking conflict with the peaceful me. I don't know. I have not been on the internet, and I'm not going to let you put me in problems. Thanks for the super chat. All right. Island Carter JD, did you know Bailey was the reason why Liverpool score first when he kicked out the ball? I watched back the game, but I tend to not want to blame anyone for that direct play. All right. Yes. At least you know, I said I will wait until it give the coach and the players them a little more time. But we will still keep Liam Bailey and everyone in it because it's a Reggae Boyz Abroad series. Number one guy, Leon plays brilliant every time Villa changes coach. All right, wow. All right. So but they changed the coach already, played a few matches. So you're saying only when they change the coach, he does play well, or you're let me know, expand on it a little bit more. Sayan Boyne, big up yourself, thanks for being here, massive respect. All right. Sean says Antonio is the strongest in the world when it comes to football. I don't know, you know, I don't know, but he believes that he's the strongest, and he believes that he's stronger than Erling Haaland, you know. And I'm going to do some research on that. I'm going to do some research on that to see if he's stronger than Erling Haaland. All right? Yes. But I at this point I will wait. All right, because he seems too confident. So we'll give him the edge. Which one do you think is stronger, guys? 54 people have here. Smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Erling Haaland or Michail Antonio? Which one do you think is stronger? Because he seems to believe that he's stronger than all of these dudes. You understand me? Obviously, I have him up there as the strongest, and everyone has him up there as the strongest. But Erling Haaland is big, you know, man. He's big, you know. He's bigger than even Shamar Nicholson by a couple inches, well, you know. And he's super strong, you know. But boy, the way Michail Antonio can do Diaz from City and City defenders. You have to say Michail Antonio might slightly be up there, still be the strongest in the Premier League, you know, guys. Only Akin Fenwa might go, and he went up against Michail Antonio before, you know. And Michail Antonio held his own against Akin Fenwa, you know. I think, you know, I'm going to look back because it Michail Antonio. I thought it was Michail Antonio and Akin Fenwa, man. No. It was not Michail Antonio and Akin Fenwa. It was my boy from America. What's his name again, man? My boy, my striker friend from America that got transferred, Daryl DK. When Daryl DK went, to the championship, yes, Dara Leakey went up against Akin Fenwa, but Akin Fenwa is definitely one of the strongest footballer. No, I think he's the strongest footballer, period. I don't think Michail Antonio is stronger than him. Michail Antonio is faster and much more agile than him, that 100%. So if you're going to add all of those things in, you might give Michail Antonio the more useful footballer then, basically. But Akin Fenwa is big. Type in Akin Fenwa, guys, and you can see him. I think that guy has been 100 in FIFA from 2010 FIFA. From 2010 FIFA, he's the strongest person in the FIFA games. All right. Bailey had a good game apart from the chance he got to score. And it was deflected cause the ball bubble. So he didn't get a good connection to the ball. R Cook, okay, all right. I don't believe that he had a good game like most of the other guys on the field. You know, I thought that they could have done more, but I said I'm not going to look into that so much. You understand me? Because it's a new coach. It's a first restart. So we will dock it the performance. Remember, at the end of the year, you know, guys, at the end of next year, I want to give the best performer for Jamaica. So I must document all of those things. All right. Yes. Let me see now. I think you're the only person I see saying Bailey was the worst player for Villa. Not join the tear down the youth Jamaica behavior at Island Card. Okay, you're not talking me because I've not said he was the worst player. I said he was not at the level that I wanted him to be. So I was not really proud of what he did because I didn't saw anything much special from him in that game, which I could say that it's because of a new system and a new they are just coming back. So I said I will wait, you know. Yes. He plays well sometimes and is average sometimes. But when the change coaches, he look okay. So what you think that ties towards him getting free room because every time a new coach comes in, it's like the coach want to see something from the teams, so they give you the opportunity to play free, just play free and see what you can get out there. So you think it's that he's much more a free footballer, and when it comes on to instruction, he kind of play better with free being free rather than instruction based. That's what you're saying. Let me know in the comment section. All right. I revives Akin Fenua is retired, so I guessed Antonio is now the strongest footballer. All right, Shaman said, JD, someone else actually got the strongest player title this year. Well, tell me who is the strongest one because Michail Antonio strongly believes that he is the strongest one. So, anyways, we have 31 minutes on the clock. Let me see if we can get 100 likes on the video. As they come through, make sure you drop your comments, subscribe, share, and do all of those good things. We saw that one personal unsubscribe. Well, tell you what, this is what we do here, so you have to unsubscribe if you don't like what we do. But we have qualities that we're sure that we have that you cannot replace anywhere on planet Earth, especially in this space. Not asking you. All right. Anyways, Hutchinson seems to not come off the bench as yet, but you still have to apply the same thing as Leon Bailey to Hutchinson. They talked well about the team, what they're doing and their plans. They have a good attitude towards the manager, but the manager finding life a little bit harder. All right, he already looked at Hutchinson as one of his talismans. All right, because he's one of the players that he's saying that definitely he's one of the best players in the like one of the best young players, period. All right, period. So today was one of those games that he's still trying to get them back on side. All right, onside. I think he's still trying to get Chelsea going back good before he starts to put him in, because before that, obviously we knew why he got game against Aston Villa right before they restarted. They lacked players because, as you know, Havertz, Jorginho was played for Italy, so he was still there. Yeah, Mason Mount went for England. Pulisic went for England as well. Thiago Silva went for Brazil. Koulibaly was one of the best players in the entire competition for Senegal. Reece James, he was injured. All right, Zakaria, he was not there. He's just in. Yes, so he still has a challenge to come in. But the quality, just the fact that you made the bench, I think that shows enough for me. All right, just the fact that he could make the bench, it shows enough for me. And I want to say that big ups to him, and just keep on putting in the good shifts in training, um, because this is a new manager and Chelsea is the top club. Chelsea is one of the biggest clubs in England, period. So the fact that they still have you in that top tier, top echelon to give you game time, I think that's a big start and a bigger start. So for instance, Liam Bailey for Aston Villa and Bobby Reid for Fulham. I think if he can get consistent game time in Chelsea's team, he eclipses both of those guys. Obviously, I would still say Bobby Reid is the best performer and Liam Bailey doing his thing at Aston Villa. But I would not. I would not. All right, guys, let me know if you're hearing me because I had some signal loss right there in this screen. I don't know what happened. Let me make sure because maybe that's okay. So it's back. It's back. So yes. So what I was actually saying, guys, you're hearing me loud and clear. It looks like it's just some little problems with the system. One screen shut down. That's the first time I had any issues. It's running perfectly, and I can add all of my additional graphics and everything. So, anyways, I'm saying if this kid can get a regular game, you guys agree with me, he would eclipse Liam Bailey and Bobby Reid. I honestly believe so because the Chelsea team is harder to get in, much more quality. If you can't keep your performances up, you're not going to get in. Ziyech and those guys are still not on the field. Obviously, he's coming back from the World Cup performing well for Morocco, but at the same time, I still believe that if you don't have 3-4 strings of performances, Chelsea is the team that don't really hang around to keep in it unless you're a super name. All right. Yes. So I think if he can stay in that, I think he might just become, and he decides to play for Jamaica, he might just become the face of Jamaica. He might just actually become the face of Jamaica because he's on a good trajectory at this point, but he just needs some game time, just some game time, and then I can fully say that this guy will be up there, and we need to keep tabs on him, keep his name closer to the Jamaican ties so he can just get his cap, and that's one of the more high profile individuals that you need to get you out of this Concacaf category to make it places, because I truly believe that it's going to be tougher than what a lot of persons says in terms of we making the World Cup this time. It's not going to be easy, none at all. All right. Yes. So Shavan says, Dr. Dreyfus said Arsenal, for Dr. J, I've not said anything. I've not said anything, boss. It's okay. Shavan Peart said DK is the strongest on FIFA 23. No, no. I think DK is not stronger than Michail Antonio. I think both of them up there with strength. Villa was playing good football after they got the goal. To make it 2-1, caused the coach to delay changes. He was good, but I watch it, I've watched the game 2 times, 2 times, because I've make sure, because it's Liam Bailey and the field, and I know that people would dub me as the Liam Bailey hater, so I have to make sure I watch it like 2 times so I can write down every single thing, Yes, so I don't come here and just come because I have to come here to combat him, every single time, because I know he has his Liam Bailey church on my channel. So I have to make sure I get everything spot on before. Every other player I can miss certain things and still come in and give my analysis on it. But once it's Liam Bailey, I'm coming with all the information and detailing all of these screens working when I'm dealing with Liam Bailey. I'm telling you. All right. Hendrix, 16-year-old, 70 million. All right. Thanks very much. Dexter keep on making the bench for Wolves as well, JD. Tennessee, that's all on the Tennessee. We're taking our time to make sure the people accept what we're doing. So Dexter Lambakisi will be in it soon. Don't worry yourself, man. Tennessee, big up on yourself, man. Massive respect. Thanks very much. Love the fact that you guys are okay and well. for the Christmas, and let me know if the new year treating you guys well as well. All right, yeah, man. So big up Tennessee. Yes, number one guy said Omari, time will come knowing the inconsistency of the Chelsea forwards. Stop fighting against Chelsea, number one guy. All right. I think he has to continue playing good in order to in training, because if they continue to slack, um he has to still continue to perform well in training, because you don't just get performance, you just don't get on the pitch because you are an additional player. No, you get on the pitch based on performance, because they're not going to take off the guy that's not performing to the highest level just to put you on because you're a next body. No, you have to keep on performing well. That's how the real world works, you know. Nitro says Ethan Pinnock was solid. Ethan Pinnock puts in some super games. I think Ethan Pinnock is up there as one of the better Jamaican performers, but because he's a defender, I have to come here and break down all of his stats just to make people know what took place in the game. Bobby Reid doing well. Yes, I think Bobby Reid doing the best and the most consistent Jamaican player overall, because he's in the toughest league and he's one of the best performers in the entire Premier League. Not just for his club, you know. He's one of the most consistent performer for the entire Premier League. All right, and these are the conversation I love to have, you know. So if you look at that person, this is how I would coach once if I would get any coaching job in the future. Um, I have to look at it and say, look at this guy. That's why I'm not going to have no marquee names. I don't work with marquee names. You keep your marquee names at shop or at your club, because I have systems and I will always use the best players in certain in the pole position. So if you're the marquee name, I am not going to always be picking you for certain things. So if Bobby Reid comes in and having this blistering form, I'm not going to try put Bobby Reid at wing back to facilitate an next big name player at the wing position. You get me? No. I think Bobby Reid will get the nod, and that's how I'm running my team. So a man have to step up in the game, and you get me, I have to see certain performances from people. That's how I would run my team, and I do think that coach will be running his team the exact way based on what I saw. All right. Yard Fusion, up. Thanks very much for being here. Island Carter, JD, how did Pinnock play? Yeah, Pinnock has been very, very good. Even in the game that he made the error to concede the goal. If it weren't for him, I think they could have gotten 5-6 love on that day. So Pinnock has been pretty much. I think people not realizing how talented this guy is. Pinnock is still the only player to shut down Erling Haaland in the entire Premier League. The only actual player to shut down Erling Haaland. Obviously, it was two of them early did it, you know, but Pinnock, go back into that game with Brentford versus Manchester City. I literally heard the commentator said Pinnock is the only player to shut down Erling Haaland. You have a player like that that can play for Jamaica, and you don't hear people repeat that statement. You heard heavy other overhyping statements, you know, with the other players. I mean, and that shows you that we don't have the love for everybody in the team. When you hear a commentator saying something like that, you have to look back and say, "Damn, and Jamaica not qualify? How is that possible? We have Leon Bailey, we have Ethan Ping, we have Michail Antonio, Bobby Reid. And it goes on. We have Robert Morris. They said is the greatest thing that never really played up to his level. You understand me? So it's just sad, but I think you guys need to look up for those things. Listen, go back and listen to that, and go back and watch that game. Brentford right before the World Cup. Brentford versus Manchester City. The only player to physically match up to big brother Alan. Remember, you saw Alan dominated Van Dijk just the same. You know, even if he doesn't score, he create in 2 games he creates 7 chances, 7 clear chances against Van Dijk. 7 clear chances in 2 games, and I never added the last game. The last game. If I added the next game, you would have added more chances added to it. All right. So he never created. He created one half decent chance against Pinnock. So we need to start put some respect on the players that we do have. All right. We need to put some respect on the players that we do have. All right. So Bailey looked okay. Was missing his scoring boots. Yeah, but it's a first game back. We need to critique our players, but build them up. Same way. People remember the great Fuzzy narrate Dexter. Fuzzy is Spade's son. All right, guys, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. This one might slightly go up to the 2 hour mark, but we are not in the building of doing 4 hour streams anymore because I think when it goes so long, you have some people run out of things to talk about and it seems to start causing problems. So we're gonna try and squeak them down to 2 hours maximum and between 30 minutes. All right, that's what we're gonna be doing on a regular basis. So hopefully you like the improvement that's adding to the channel. And every single day we are gonna be adding some new things because we have some new ties coming for you guys. All right, yes, man. Bless up Pagan, massive respect, man. All right. Real Baller said we need to critique our players. Yes, of course we need to critique our players, but people need to accept criticism, just like you, Real Baller. You get me? We don't need to build up people because in the same statement of telling you what you do in the game, if you did well, we are building you up. Yeah, understand? You want it to go in the specific way to suit your need, but that's not the way. Not everyone do things the same way. That's all I'm going to say to your Real Baller. All right, but I respect that we need to criticize people. Yes. Dr. Dan, massive respect. Thanks, Sabine here. Yeah, you could see that Pinnock made critical blocks. Look, no, like we are on players. We need to make people see what Ethan Pinnock out here doing. All right, Ethan Pinnock might have the most blocks in the entire Premier League, based on games played. Because he had missed a lot of games. But all right, let me put it right there. See, one of the games that I highlighted first. So let me pull up that one just to show you. Ethan Pinnock is out here doing some ridiculous things. We're not talking about him like we should be talking about him. All right. So as you can see, 90 minutes played in this Manchester City game, 16 clearances, one block shot in the game. 16 clearances, one block shot. And I want you to go there and look at it. Obviously, he doesn't have any tackles, he doesn't have any dribble pass and any interceptions. But the clearances, just go and look at them. All right, go and look at them. Ground duels, only one he attempted. Aerial duels, he won 7 out of 11 on that day. And last position, only 8 times, and he had 33 touches. Remember, it was a dominant team, the City team you're playing, and his accuracy was 42% when in his passes, 5 of 12. That's not the best from him, and his long passes never came off. Obviously, you have to go there and watch it. But what he's doing, we need to put some respect on his name. All right, he has been putting in some solid quality performances. All right, and then you can look at the teams when the teams are weaker. You clearly saw that he kind of improved on his passing. All right, because how you improve on your passing is due to the fact that the spacing is better. With the weaker teams, even though Tottenham and Spurs are a good team, it's not as good as Manchester City. Everyone could agree there. So clearly the spacing will be better. 1000%. All right, 1000%. So it makes his stats even more up there. All right, so he has been one of the best players since returning back to the Premier League. All right, by a good stretch. All right, let me see now. We have KSY. Yes, JD, but all negated by the incompetent JFF. Yes, I know, but you have to just look at it and say, oh, in the world these guys are playing. Oh, is this possible when we're playing against USL players? For some of these teams and MLS players. You understand me? But oh my God, man. One love, blessings. Thanks for being here, man. All right. Chris Smith in the building. Massive respect. Thanks very much for being here, guys. As you come in, make sure to smash the like button. We aim for 150 on the board so we can get the visibility out there. The more likes you put on the videos, the more people will be seeing it and see that we have the show out here. We're gonna bring back the content crack, no crack. All right. Antonio never had as much service from the West Ham, but the difference with Antonio Arcook, he can take the ball for himself because he has that strength and power. Let me get up the stats for this guy, and then we move on to the next half of the show. All right, because we had the next half that we wanted to talk on in terms of the Manning Cup and the Schoolboy, because you had a person that wrote a piece on it. We wanted to go through and ask the necessary questions on that one. All right. Yes. All right, so it looks like it's taking a little while to load, so we can get up Mr. Ethan Pinnock just to show you. He's putting in some solid performances, man, some solid performances. So, anyways, let me just move on here, and then we come straight back to Ethan Pinnock and others. Or we can mix the show, so when people come in, they can clearly see what we're on. All right. So we can mix it so people can ask questions. But it's not going to pass 2 hours. 2 hours, we're done. If we reach that far. Chris Smith says, JD, that is what I always tell them. USL and JPL players can't compete with United States and Mexico. Yeah, 100%, man, because you need better. You understand me? West Ham play very negative football. Moyes is one of the one trick pony. Yes, man. Yes, that is true. Then we have Decolard said, when them said JD January a new Addy kit drop. Yeah. Well, we will wait. We will wait, and once it drops, I will try and get mines. Hopefully I can get names on it. Then I can get my name on it and everything, or I get the player, Michail Antonio, one of them, Ethan Pinnock. So JD, should Grim use Bobby Reid in the team? Yes, man, Bobby Reid, if he continues to play like this, Bobby Reid should be the main person you work around. You get me? Yes, because that's how it works, you know? Bobby Reid has to be in the team. What are you talking about? Not even a question. At least for me, not even a question. Not even a question. So, anyways, Lascelles v. Graham, what does winning schoolboy football trophies prove? All right. A person came in the other day, asked me a question because I was actually talking about Reggae Boyz football, and I like to contextualize everything. He asked me about that for reasons I don't know. Yes. So today, you know, we can talk about, because we got a piece that we wanted to put out there for you guys. So at least realize that a lot of people they are looking at every levels of the kids, them, not just saying that you're talented, but looking at other things that can help players to advance themselves. All right. Yes. So, anyways, let me go down into the finer details of the conversation. So they said, to win schoolboy football at the Manning Cup and Dacosta Cup levels, a school not only has to recruit football talent, but to do so very heavily, bringing in students based on their sports ability. Starts from first form and continues up to sixth form. It's a priority victory which comes at great cost to our education, socialization system. Often sports recruits are used and discarded. All right, without any significant benefits educationally or in terms of socialization. All right. Are you guys okay and agreed with this statement coming from Mr. Lascelles Graham? Let me know, because persons keep asking these questions, you know. All right. And remember, we have always said, you know, educate the youths. It's further the more education you have, it more likely you have a better chance to go further, because you can adapt to different situations much better. So in terms of footballers and people in general inside Jamaica, is just education. Just like the billionaire that came in, she said education. What you need to improve the people, education. All right. Winning schoolboy football trophies these days prove one thing clearly, unequivocally, categorically. It proves that winning school had the most efficient and effective system for actively recruiting, importing, and assembling the most talented youngsters for that season. Kinda, I that's the part that I had a little problem with, because you're trying to eradicate out how much coaching helps. You get me? Because I think coaching involves in that. It's not just recruiting and put the best players on the team. Because I thought that Casey had some good players, but I don't think their coaching system was the best. Based on my assessment, I thought that they could have played much more flamboyant football and do a lot more with the talent that they actually have. So I think that he's kind of dropping off on the coaching side. If anything, to do with the quality of coaching, okay. or the development, socialization of the students who legitimately qualify by way of the declared academic protocol. All right. And then we continue and then we'll stop right here. To be at a particular school. In fact, such students are crowded out of the activity. All right. So hope you guys got exactly what he's trying to go with. All right. So it's very clear. Um, he's asking you straight up, what will it take for, is it that important just to win a trophy? All right, because clearly he's not seeing the players them matriculating in future stars faster. They're being pushed aside because they are not getting mandatory details to say that, listen to me, this is this and that, force more quality levels from the kids them. All right, so it's like you're setting them up for failure, then you can discard them after, because that's the easiest thing to do. And that's what I got from the entire context of what he's saying so far from those lines. Obviously, he only tried to look at the recruiting part to say that they're not even the coaching doing much. So he's like saying that it's just like a overhyped situation. You get the best players, them throw on one team, and then they do win it. Yeah, I don't think that's the actual situation. You have to, if you go into the details, I've watched the Manning Cup and I don't believe that that's exactly how it goes. I don't believe that naturally talented players, like they take single-handedly and put. I don't think CC have all of the talented players. I just believe that CC work much harder, and their coaching system actually helps them. So I do believe that looking at CC would actually help this statement, to show him that you have more than just what he's saying. I understand his points, to be honest, and I actually agree to certain parts of his points. But definitely, I would add in the coaching helps as well. But for certain schools, all right, and if you would look at, maybe he's looking at to say that, all right, then most of the schools that brought in most of these players, that is the problem. I would agree that side, but not overall in the Manning Cup. And the Dacosta Cup. I would not say that. All right. Decalard said, Reid, Jaja, JD, Reid, man, right in front of goal. Okay, well. He's doing better than everybody now. So what are you gonna say? The Concacaf is better than the Premier League. All right. We have to look at somebody. Yeah? So just all right. Look. So that simply means when Liam Bailey, when Shamar Nicholson miss a chance, we should just take them at that chance forever, so people don't evolve. That's what you're trying to say to me, Decolard. All right, we can't live like that, because we have to improve ourselves. Because if you committed a crime, so that simply means they should just send it to prison forever. Based on your assessment, they should just send it to prison forever. Period. Done. Finito. All right, Clar. Imaxit. Recruiting matters. Remove Phoenix players, and Mona does zero. All right, fair enough. All right. Triple E, bless yourself. Teddy Lee said that writer seems to be anti-football and pro-education only. I don't think so. I don't think so. He's talking about additional things that it's not just anti-football. JD Dunce Bala can win same. Yo, them just have a focus. No. If you don't, I think you're gonna be passengers. You will have talent on the field, but you're gonna be passengers, and you have a limitation. You have a cap on your ceiling that would have actually rose significant if you had more education. So that's all I would say. Still, that's all I would say. I will not go into this dunce badness thing and agree with some of you guys with this madness. No, I'm not going to agree. All right. Ivan Tony plays in the best league and got called up for England squad. He has special abilities. All right. Lee Young, massive respect. Thanks for being here. I love the fact that everyone. We have 70 in the house. Get just over 100 likes, guys. Yes, as you know, the shows have been significant reduced. All right, so make sure to support them in the little time that we're doing, you know. And I think you're going to see the improvements of the channel. Don't watch the fact that you have a bunch of haters claiming today and never subscribe, but I think it's going to get there. All right, so we have not reached 100 as yet, so I guess take our time, get up there. Yeah. I'm amazed when we have people saying Ivan not good, and yet none of the JPL can't even make it at MLS. No, they said the reason why JPL players never made it at MLS, at least not they. Damian Lowe said the reason why most of Jamaican ballers never made in the MLS because the Americans are fighting against them due to the fact that they don't want Jamaica to rise. We saw Mexicans playing in the MLS. We saw Canadians playing in MLS. The Canadians actually developed the MLS. The MLS actually developed the Canadian players them. So you see, guys, that's the reason why I don't really respect these guys when they talk, you know, because I'm going to question what they're saying because the validity is just not there towards the situation. You get me? I don't get starstruck because you ain't no star. Yeah. So I don't know where I'm going to get struck, you know? Yes. But I'm just trying to show you. So Americans ain't fighting against nobody, but that is a stigma. What they always used to say that they could be greater. Or they are the greatest, but it's because someone holding them back. No, that's just crap. All right? You are good as how you're showing it. Everyone else getting places. Why is it just Jamaicans alone on planet Earth people seems to be fighting against? That's not logical. All right? That's not logical. And when people say these foolishness, you guys need to call them out and tell them to stop it because that only puts a bad name on our people when our people, our personnels are hard workers. You understand me? Anybody else thinks Lenny Hyde could have done better coaching the recent under 20 tournament? Yes, I do believe so. I do believe he could have done a much better job in my estimation. I don't know about the others. Yes. That's a flat out false, JD. Yes, Triple E, I know it's lie. I know it's lie. I know it's lie, but I heard people laughing and agreeing with his take. And it's surprising how much Jamaicans in the chats want to suck it up because these are the things that they want because it fuel their personal experience. And that's what I'm realizing. Some of these guys come closer to these players because of their personal experience. It's not necessarily they come here to make Jamaica better. Jamaica football better. It's due to the fact that they share the same traumatic behavior in their brains. To say that the reason why they never reach places is because people fighting against them. You understand me? Yes, so that's why they believe in these things so fast. You know? No, Everton. They said he never I don't think he has none. You know, I don't think he has none in Everton. But I think he has maybe the CR or something license. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it Everton. But they said he never passed something. That's what they told me. But I'm gonna try and get to people directly to him. All right. But it's not him alone in Everton. He has a staff. He has staffs around him, which is Sammy and those guys. That's what I heard, and they are the backbone of what's going on. All right. And Sammy, I heard he's around football for a while. All right, so I will get the information, but I don't think him and Sammy have the highest license. I don't think so, but they have been around football a long time, and I heard that things happened. That's the reason why they never really went on further. You know, certain things blocking them from actually getting a job in the Jamaica national team. That's what I heard, Everton. You know. Triple E exactly is on 12 goals in EPL. The man is championship record and some Jamaicans. Oh no, but we'll leave that in 2022. I think you just leave those people in 2022. Are you saying Jamaicans use bad mind and fight against to explain their lack of accomplishment? Yes, Brandrian. I'm flat out saying it, and I've been saying it for a while. And I think everyone would secretively agree with me, but because I have the balls to say so. You understand me? Yes, flat out. I say so. Especially the one them that is the over egotistic maniacs. You understand me? They have to look at, because they want to look so great in the eyes of certain persons. They have to continuously push that same narrative. But when they talk, I don't believe them. No, nobody in MLS fighting against none of them. All right, because I think in the future you're gonna see a lot more Jamaican players go into the MLS. All right. Yes, I do believe so. You're gonna see that that's just a statement just for them to look a little bit better than what they are, to keep themselves in the in afloat. So when Jamaica has the pool to pick, they are a part of the problem, guys. They are a part of the problem why Jamaica can't reach anywhere, because they are some of the ones that's keeping themselves in the mix because they just want to be there to sabotage things. They can't just sit down and see a next person bringing Jamaica to the top. They cannot afford it to happen. You get me? So they are gonna be here telling people how great they are and all sorts of foolishness, and tell you a bag of foolishness, and because through on a starstruck, you guys are gonna eat up everything what they're saying when they're not saying nothing. All right? Yes, they are part of the problem. So until we have a serious coach that's tram his foot down and said, listen to me, man, nothing more, man. If you don't perform or you're not performing at highest level, I'm gonna pick the best players then, period. Um, Digit Spence signed for Tottenham and flop himself. No, he never flopped himself. He never really got enough game, so he can't flop himself until he gets enough game time. Damien Lowe and Cataract attend the same reasoning school. I don't know, brain drain. I will not call that brother name him Cataract, I will try and leave him alone, You get me? Yes, because I think my streams run very much better when he's not here. JD, should JFF contact Ivan Tony? Yes, I do believe so. Let him tell you no. You get me? Yes, this over hype and the too much self pride, the pride, for reasons I don't know and I can't see through it, just need to drop. They just need to go in and say, all right, then listen to me now. Just give me a definitive answer that you don't want to play. Don't wait until you're 29, 30, 31, then you're running come to Jamaica because you want to fulfill some destiny of your old man or your old lady at this time. No, you need to tell me no, because we have a set plan and this is what we want, and then we just move on from you and start using our resources to adapt to get closer to other people. That's the system that we need to run. All right. That's what I think. Sammy is the best the youth coach in Jamaica. Yes, JD, he did courses in Europe. So does he have it? If you do the courses, you should have the license. So I'm going to check out what he has, and then can tell the people that he has a I license. And if he has such of a I license, what would be stopping him from getting the job? Mad Vibe said, actually, JD, League One Ontario developed the Canadians. Put some respect on our name. All right, I'm very sorry. League One actually developed some of the players, them traumatic spaces in their brains. JD, you is a madman. All right. No, I'm just saying that the trauma that these guys faces together, they have put it mutual. They have I don't know how they have connected it, you know, with themselves, and that's what they're banding over the internet. So I realize some of these guys, they don't come here to see Jamaica reaching nowhere better. They just come here to sell their madness, Yes, but anyways, let me continue and keep the show seeing, yeah, and don't follow the madness. Then we have Giovanni. How you doing, man? JD, persons around us, youth football aren't with Ashton Garden, Atlanta United, and Malachi Molino FC Dallas being around our U17 team, they see them as US youth national team potential. But I've listened to the coach at this point, and the coach seems laid back, and he seems like he don't get your hats up. He did not give me that vibes as if like he has nothing different. He has no difference from what I've heard from the previous regime of the dictators. Obviously, he does not sound like the direct dictator, but he doesn't sound different, much, much different. All right, he doesn't sound much, much different. I'm very sorry, he doesn't sound much, much different. All right, so let me see now. Speedy. What are you doing speedily? everything is okay with you? Aren't happy. JD says stream runs much better when he's not around. Yes, not around, never to be seen. You know, yes. He needs to change his name to Kansi Sport. You know, that makes no sense. If you're good, teams will go for you. Michael Sadler. But you guys literally heard the man say it, and now you guys are on my show rebuttaling what he said and other programs. And it's not one program he said it, said it on numerous programs. So what I've realized, it's only this program alone people can come and talk their mind. Because I saw most of you guys, I don't know what you're doing unless you're not listening. You're just not listening to what he's saying. But he literally said it. He tried to imply that he's the best defender Jamaica had. And he tried to try to tell people how great he is and never really reach anywhere. And I'm just saying, bruh, if you're good, you're going to reach somewhere. You get me? So I think that those are good interviews to watch with him and listen. You're not going to be amazed. That's all I know. Speedily, big up yourself. Richard Green, the coaching in Jamaica has to be addressed in order for our players to excel at the highest level. I think they're trying. Speedy said, JD, stop act like you don't see me. I saw you. I said speedily. I literally said speedily. So I'm very sorry. So Mr. Speedy, how are you doing? How is your new year looking? All right. El Patrino. El Padrino, big up yourself. Thanks for being here, man. Oh, you doing, man? Mad Vibe said, I think we should create a League One style league. Help players in the off season. Yes, these are good ideas. Everyone is fighting US alone, according to most. No, everyone is fighting us alone, according to most Jamaicans. Yes, that's why I said the trauma center, the traumatic experience band all of these dudes on the Jamaica Reggae Boyz space, and that's why they're such alike. But because my trauma and my experience is not close to none of them, that's why I can't share the same behavior. No, I finally got the answer, I finally gotten the answer, guys. I don't share the same traumatic um egotistic, egocentric behavior as these individuals to think that I'm great and I don't achieve nothing. And somebody's fighting against me. I don't share that same behavior. And hence why I have always been more straightforward and welcoming to people that actually shows talent and actually got something. That's the difference, The traumatic experience. Just call them trauma man or trauma men. Trauma men, that's the new name for them. All right, trauma men. Hold on, the man that Memphis defies skin alive said, yes, he said so. Yes. Two MLS Academy kids got called up to England and Argentina recently. Yes, yes, yes. That will always happen because other people saw the importance. Worst off, they saw the Moroccan thing. And that's why I love when Pastor said the other day that people should not wait, just like we let Japan took over that mole, and Japan excels towards a top tier team in the world at this point. All right, and um we are still out here battling. We are still out here battling to get even a program. You get me? So Mr. Speed complains about what Schaefer's left the last time he leaves. So Mr. What's his name again? Mr. Simons in 1998, he left a very much what you would say, that was a clear plan. Oh, you work it. You get me? That was a clear plan. You get me? So I don't know what you need them to write it down on a book to tell you how to get it done. I just don't understand. What? Yeah, they have to put it on a book to get it to let you know that this is the way you get it done. No, no, no. I don't think that's necessary. I honestly don't believe that's necessary. You don't necessarily need that in order to go forward, guys. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I think what Rene Simons did. Let me know, guys, if you agree with me. What Rene Simons did was very clear and easy to figure out, and he's a man that you could have called and get back the information necessary. So why is it you move from Rene Simone's plan and then says that the next coach that you paid never really left a plan? If you wanted a plan, you could have gotten that plan from the successful man that you claim that you want a plan from. You understand me? Because he's always engaging with Jamaica. Am I lying? Because every single time people call him, he turns up and tell you. So I don't know. I just think that every single time they just make up some more stories to spin the narrative to beg more time and tell you that yeah, we need more time. Guys, smash the like button. Make sure we hit 150 likes on this and make sure we get 10, 12 more subscribers on the damn video. All right? See, if you haven't hit the like button and the subscription button, make sure you do it now. You cannot replicate these vibes with actual brains. Nowhere here in the Jamaica space. I'm not asking you. Yes, facts. All right, and it's gonna improve in the future because we don't think we're better than nobody. We just out here learning, and we're telling you that that's exactly what's going on at this point. All right, so we have Big Bad Travis in the house. Owen checking. Owen is a joker, you know. Owen need to call in, you know. He's gonna be much more funny, you know, than what we first thought, you know. Yes, but Owen a joker, man. Oh my God. Speedy said Pinnock is the GOAT. No, Pinnock is just doing good. And then we have to ask the necessary question. So why is it Bobby Reid and Pinnock can play so exceptional in the world level? The actual players them that we think the actual performances that we wanted our best players them are our local best players them to do. Pinnock and Bobby Reid doing it at the highest level. So why they can't replicate it for Jamaica? That's what we need. But obviously, none of the other players them don't replicate it for Jamaica, to be honest. The only player I've ever seen in the entire new regime of players playing good for Jamaica, I would have only say Ravel Morrison. I only saw Ravel Morrison and Ravel Morrison and the goalkeeper. Obviously, the goalkeeper never had any choice more than to play good, and he did. But that's it. But Bobby Reid, no, Ravel Morrison and the goalkeeper, those are the only persons I saw play a good game for Jamaica. The full 90 minutes. Everybody, I've never seen a good game from nobody else on Jamaica team. Nobody else. It's just a 15 minutes of brilliance. That's it. That shows you that the team never had no cohesion, nothing at all. The whole time in the 2.5 years they are playing, the entire 2.5 years, nothing we never got from that team, and nobody never played good. Even Liam Bailey, that people talking about, it's just the last set of games them Liam Bailey played two games and look okay in the games. All right, before that, he played in the Gold Cup, he never did nothing. All right, and you can say that this just with other players them. They never did anything at all, both overseas and locally barn. So I'm not picking on anyone. I'm just telling you, none of them never play anything. So why is it we can't have a game that one of our players are just exceptionally good? Why? Please, we have 70 odd people. Answer that question. Why is it we never saw one game aside from Ravel Morrison playing super good for the 90 minutes or Blake, because Blake had to play good in one of those games in order to stop us from getting 20. All right, 20. 20. And we have superstar players on the field and we still almost got 20. All right, so let me know, because these are just the truth, you know. We can't go around it, you know. Other people will spin around in circle, but I'm not going to tell you any foolishness. Speedy said Jamaica is no good. No, 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 no. Jamaica is good. We are talking about why we're not getting it. Winston Rodney, thanks for being here, said I think that some of our coaches did not believe in Rene Simo's football program, yet they are rooting for Brazil. We need to have a real development program for our players. Okay, okay. So people didn't believe in it. So why is it they brought up the story of they wanted Schaefer's to leave some plan? So is it just Schaefer's plan that was not successful for? Yeah, Schaefer's plan was somewhat successful for Jamaica, but I would not say it was as successful as Simo's. And obviously, maybe just like how you could talk about money and inflation, I could say that maybe if you drop it back in 1998, maybe what Schaefer's doing would have competed with Simo's, because maybe at the time that Simo was coaching, it might never be at the same qualifications required in order to get certain things done. That's important, guys. We have to look at certain categories of the game. I think sports science improved significantly. I think everyone would have agreed with that, and everything has improved. So that in itself makes the game a little bit faster than not the normal. So that simply means you have to be a little bit better with your decision making and everything. So I wouldn't just jump out and say that Simons might be the best Jamaican coach ever. It might not be, it might not be if you put everything together, difficulties of opponents, the time period that you coached, the football in science that improved over time. You have to look at everything. You can't just jump and say that. All right, so we have Umzo back in business said that because some of these players don't take playing for Jamaica seriously, plain and simple. That's what Umzo says. All right, all right. Thanks for that. Chevy said, Imaxit, no disrespect, but me no want to hear about Jamaica in the past year. Looking forward for Algrims. No, no, no. We have to talk about what we need to do in order to be better. But we're not being bad. We're not being bad, bruh. Yeah, yeah, you have to know where you're coming from to know where you are going. Yeah, but we're not being bad. The coaching, JD, and the chemistry. Okay, fair enough, Richard Green. So that simply means we should be seeing the players that required. So what we're gonna do then, before, like how we have 40 more minutes. So we're gonna add this one. We never added it in this show, but we're gonna add it right here. We're gonna pick a 23-man squad that we think can kick us off. Oh yeah. Why my keyboard change? What? So we're gonna go for a 23-man squad, guys. Let we maximize this a little so we can get it up so you guys can see it. All right, so a 23-man squad that we think we can start our program with, that you would like to see now. Look at the farm of the players them, and we can add them in and look at that and say this is the team that we think can bring us at least for the next 2 years, and then we can move forward. Because remember, the first thing coach says consistency is key. So he wants to try and call back all of those players as much as possible. You get me? Any player want to come on board, they have to come on board for all the competitions, because that's the way you're gonna get the consistency. So in goal, who are we going to look at now? As the players that we would have to add in. All right. Owen said, add the new poster boy, JD. Add the new poster boy. Yeah, we have a conversation, don't? Giovanni. All right. So in goal, who you would go with now? Because we have seen some players played well. Let me make sure we can go here so we can pick the players them off it. So if you don't remember them, and even if I do slip some of their names, because that's how much of the players played. All right, so Morocco, we did play Cameroon. We played Cameroon. The goalkeeper, definitely in Cameroon game, showcased that he has quality. But obviously, we have a lot of players in that goalkeeper department. You have the under 20 goalkeeper that came in, which is Clark. he did a good shift. I think he's playing at good enough level to warrant at least a look in. All right. You have Amari Bell, Knight. Knight. You have Knight. I heard that he's gonna get a transfer somewhere, so he might just want to be in that frame. So let me know because he did played well in some of the games, obviously against Suriname. People looked at the one that he threw in the goal. Um, yeah, but at the same time, he saved more than 3, 4 chances, good chances to not be losing 2, 3 nil. So I think wait overnight. So okay, so wait overnight, and then you have Andre Blake. All right, based on what he did for his club, so he's doing a good job. All right, so Blake in goal, nobody better than him yet. No, but we never said anybody better than him, you know. I have not said anybody is better than him. I've just and I think I've seen enough goalkeepers that soon you might not have to be talking about Blake. You get me? I honestly believe so because what I saw from Jamali Waity, I like it. What I saw from Boyce Clark, I like it. You get me? So it's 4 goalkeepers. Um, 4 goalkeepers. There. You get me? Because remember, you know, at the same time in Omzo. Blake is playing in the MLS, right? Others are playing in other leagues, you know. So we have to look at the difficulties of them to make their competition because maybe some of those competitive spots are much more harder to get in. You understand me? And they are younger and they are fighting for those spots. You understand me? And maybe when they do get the opportunity for Jamaica, that's when they can show their class. So I would go with Jamali Waite, Boyce Clark, and Andre Blake as my 3 goalkeepers. All right. So we're gonna put in Andre Blake. All right. So he's already in the system. Okay, good. Uh, Clark, and then we had one more goalkeeper here. All right, add player. Wait. All right, so we have all 3 players added to the system. All right, and then now in the defensive situations though, who we have? Oh, and Barnes is there, you know, guys. Barnes is there. So, but because at this point Barnes might have some struggles, I need to keep a tab on him. So I will wait on Dylan Barnes to see how he's progressing. But at this point, maybe people would pick the Jamali weight based on the performances. You know it goes. Once they get an opportunity like that and did well, they're going to put it there. Obviously, against Catalonia, Barnes played well. But because we conceded 6, they're not going to look at it. But I think I thought that Barnes played better than Jamali Wait in that same game. The amount of he played good with his distribution, his saving. I claim everything command in his box. He did everything in that game. So I want to say that Barnes actually performed better than Jamali Wait in a 6-0 loss. You understand me? Yes. All right, so Owen said that we have 2 good young keeper to replace Blake. Yes, I do see the same. Jamaica has no system for players to adapt to. That's what Michael Sadler says. I Revive says wait as a backup to Blake and Clark as the third choice. All right, so they can understudy for now. Yes, I am okay with them understudying for now. Barnes retire from football. Over a year, I don't see the man at a club. Don't worry, don't worry yourself. I'm gonna get the necessary information. Bucky Barnes need a new arm. Barnes isn't getting game time at his club. But remember, you know, it's easier for most of these people in this region to get game time, you know, because their clubs are not as big as other clubs, you know. You understand me? Yes. this or other footballing region. You get me? Yes. So we have half an hour left, guys. So we have to make sure we put it in there. Guys, make sure to smash the like when you get us up to 150 because you know the quality of the content give you that. All right. We're going to bring back the content no crack very soon. So make sure to keep on supporting what we're doing. Yep. And as we said, we want to get up to 4,000 subscribers. So if you guys come here and don't subscribe, watch me and you guys. Watch me and you. So we need 60 more likes to get to 150. So if you can, you just come in, make sure to do that thumbs up, share, and hit the like button. So in the defensive slots, for now, I think Pinnock, no, I don't think. I know Pinnock is the main player for centre back. Pinnock 100%. Damian Lowe had a okay season, so I would put him in. I would put him in based on his season. But over time, I don't know if he makes my final next World Cup list. That can't just go out like that. It don't operate like that. You have to keep the consist, and not even Pinnock don't make my final list. We have to wait and see if he's up and running for the next World Cup. All right, but Demelo, I am not sure. I think we have enough centre backs that once the time reaches, we have to revisit some of these centre backs. All right, because Latibody and those guys, I want to see how far they will go in their development before I jump to say that I will keep some of these guys in the team. So just listen to what I'm saying, guys. Don't just jump and think that I'm fighting against anybody. Just listen to my wording, please. I'm just saying that we have a lot of defenders because you guys don't know them. If you don't know them, just wait until I do list them, and then you see where I'm coming from. All right? Yes. So for now, clearly they have King. They have King and Topi on their list. So I'm gonna just name them King, Topi. All right, they played. Topi played somewhat okay the last time, so you know if one of these guys played half decent, it's like 65 more games forcefully in the team. All right, so King, Topi, Damian Lowe, Moore. Obviously, Moore coming back from injury, so Moore. All right, Moore, Latibodier. So let me. Latibodier, and then we have, what's his name again, man? What's that left-footed guy name again, man? Tilt. We have Tilt, right? We have Tilt, and then we have Wes Harding. All right, so we're gonna add in all of the center backs them, and then we can drop off who you think won't make it. All right, who you think won't make it, we can drop it off for you. All right, so don't worry yourself. We're just trying to make sure we get the necessary information. All right, because we want to see who won't make it and stuff, based on how you guys value them. All right. So let me just drop them in right now. So we have Pinnock. Yes, we have Damian Lowe. Lati. All right. All right. We have Moore. We have Tilt. All right. We have odd players. We have Wizarding, which I strongly believe should always be one of the first players to be added to the team. We have King, Topi. All right, and then we have some center backs now. We want left and right back. All right, so that's for the center backs them guys. We have center backs so far. We have 6 that we added to the list. We have Wizarding, Tilt, Moore, Eaton, Pinnock, Lowe, and Latibodier. Those are the individuals we put in. So let me see what people saying in it. I'm just asking. I haven't seen the man in a JA shirt. All right. Russell, James Russell or Russell Rowe is better. Okay, Topi. No, we just put all of the centre backs that we have now in. Lambakisa. Um, no, we're gonna put in the full backs them now. We have to put in the full backs them now. So I'm gonna put in the full backs now. All right. So just give me a second. All right. So let me add more players. All right. So we have Bell. We have on the right hand side. Oh, you would give Alvas Powell back a game. All right. Luke Badley Morgan. All right. Yeah, I think Luke Morgan should be on it. Yes. Yes. So Badley Morgan should be on it. Pinnock is getting older now. Pinnock should be 29 or something like that. Yes, so Pinnock will be around 30 odd after. But 30 odd, Tim Ream is 100 years old. He just made the World Cup and he was one of the better players them in the World Cup. So yeah, Korea die. Let we wait because we only have a certain spot, so we can't seems unprofessional when we're doing it. So let we just wait. Let we just wait. All right. Yes. All right, so for right back, who we have for right back? All right, because we put a Bell in. We need one more left back, and we need one more one more right back, and we need two right backs, and we need one left back. All right, John Russell is for CDM, right? Giovanni said not for Luke. He's nowhere near the first team, unlike Lambakisi. All right, so we will take out Luke Morgan out of it. No, but we want the guys. We need to do this in 30 minutes, and we're 30. We have 26 more minutes, so we're our time running, and we need to get it done. All right. Yes. So, we need let me put Greg Lee in. Greg Lee. We'll add Greg Lee back in. Obviously, he has an injury, but we will still work on what we see. Work with what we see. Greg Lee. Yes. So let we add Greg Lee in. I think those are the two fullbacks. Once they're fit, nobody can get their game because they're by far the two best fullback Jamaica have. Period. All right, and then we have for right back for right back now for right back we only have one natural right back that you guys would want to bring in, and that's Javian Brown. Um, and then you would use Wes Harding as a substitute right back for that time. You get me? And obviously we will see when more comes in. And then let me move to midfield now. Midfield, guys. All right, let me see what the chat's saying. Russell not even playing, not even making his match day squad. Let's see if he moves January. Yes, we'll keep that. We'll keep that. All right, so defensive central now. So we will be putting in that defensive central position then. Are we going to just fill it up with midfielders and just use two midfielders like what the coach doing? So we put Ravel Morrison and DJ in it as two midfielders? Or you want to have a solid enforcer in the midfield? Let me know, guys. And who is that enforcer that you're looking for? Because that is very much important. Who is that enforcer that you're looking for? All right. No. Giovanni, don't hope about CDM because the coach seems to drop two midfielders in that and say that, yo, tell me what, this is what I'm going to work with. All right. Let me show you in the Argentina game. Yes, so let me pull up the Argentina game for you. The Argentina game, just to let you see. Yes, so and this is one of the chances that we got to see how the coach would have actually set up. Obviously, he never had everyone to select, so but you have Daniel Johnson and actually Ravel Morrissey in midfield. So we're gonna add those two those two midfielders in. And Daniel Johnson. So those are two midfielders already in it. Now we don't have Louis Baker, so we have to take what we have. All right. Let me see who else on the bench as midfielders. So would you take Kevin Lambert? Would you take Kevin Lambert? Just to put him in that if we need a player to come in and try and break up something, or if we are short on centre backs, or if we are short on right back and we want to make Wes Harding go over to the right back, we would have had a secondary centre back, which we already have centre backs, but at least we have a industrial player that can play both position. So I think absolutely no. So tell you what, we don't have any more centre back, defensive central. So we are throwing Kevin Lambert in the squad just to just use him as a player. If these guys, how are we going to even make a team if we can't make the team? John Russell, not for now. So Kevin Lambert, you don't want Speedy. We never had Speedy in the team, so we never had to talk about Speedy. These guys, man. All right, so let me just put Lambert on the list for now. All right, just on the list for now. Yeah, my God, man. Lambert on the list. All right, let me see. Who else we have as midfielders that we can add? So we don't have Hutchinson. Yeah, well, let me put Hutchinson. Hutchinson is actually yeah, let me add Hutchinson as one of our midfielders. We still need some more midfielders, guys. We definitely need some more midfielders. 4 midfielders won't cut it. Would you guys consider Lamar Walker to bring that extra spice? And it's not Greece product? Let me know. We have no midfielder, basically. Donut FC, no midfield. All right. Lamar, ooh. I'm just asking if you need a Lamar Walker in the team. Let me know. And you guys are saying no. All right, all right. So this is what it should. All right, yeah, Cousins. All right, Cousins is a good shout. Yes, I would add Cousins to my team. 1000%. So let me, yes, yeah. Cousins would be that one that can do something now. Cousins would be that one. Yes. So Cousins added to the team, guys. And then for the forward players, them that we had Leon Bailey. Bailey should make the team. Yes. And Hutchinson added as a midfielder because we would want him to facilitate in that attacking midfielder role because we don't have much people. Bobby Reid has to make the team. All right, Michail Antonio. Michail Antonio, and then we are going to add a few more pieces. All right, we are going to add a few more pieces. So Andre Gray, at least for now, would have gotten back into my team because we need players. All right, and we need players, as you guys said, we need players to teach other players. All right, yes. So Andre Gray gets back into my team. Michail Antonio gets back into my team. I don't know if Kemar Roofs gets back into your team. Bowser. All right. Shamar Nicholson. Yeah, Shamar did a good job. So Shamar gets back in the team. Yes, so Shamar in the team. Jamal Lowe would definitely be in the team back. Yes, Jamal Lowe would be in the team. Yes. All right. Jaden Anthony. No Shamar. Okay, JD, I'll know, add no Lambakisa. We're gonna add Lambakisa back. We're just adding the people in the system so we can take out Torgat for true. You guys want Torgat in the team? We have Kahim Paris that's trying to break it big. So let me know. So Kahim Paris in the thing. Let me know. Yeah, Omari Hutchinson is already in it. DJ Gigs, what are you doing? Jamal Low and my baller, but he needs a new team. Yeah, but the level that he's playing at, it's much more difficult to make it. All right. Yes, so that's why I put him in the team, regardless of him not getting the necessary game, because he's competing with the best footballers in the world. You get me? Comparable to others that's not competing with the best footballer, but still can't record enough game time. Yeah. So that's what I was looking at. Boza, Paris, Bailey, Low, Antonio. All right, so Paris should be in it. All right. So no Andre Gray. All right. All right. So Paris. All right. Paris in it. All right. No problem. All right. Cool. So I think we have gotten. Let me take out. I think we have one spot for Lambakisa. Lam Lambikisa. Something like that. I think so. Let me take out one of the players them. One midfielder out here. All right. So 1, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's a lot, you know. And 11. Wow. 20, 28. All right, so 28 players I have right here. 28. Let me see if we fill all of the slots. All right. So 28 players we have here. Let me try and switch it around. So Lati Body are left sided. No. So now Ethan Pinnock is left sided defender. All right. So more likely Ethan Pinnock would have been here. Lati Body here would have been off. And then we would have put on Bell at least for now, because and then Moore would have come off, and then we would have put in Javian Brown. All right, at least I know. Lambert off, Cousins in. All right, so, and then Ravel Morrison deep line with Cousins, Leon Bailey, Bobby Reid, Hutchinson, Michail Antonio up front, and then Hutchinson shares game with Daniel Johnson. So guys, this is how it looks. Let me set up our jersey so far. Main color. This green is a little bit lighter. Secondary color. Yeah, all right. So I think that is it's a little bit better. All right. So this is how it look, guys. Let me maximize it to show you how it look. All right. Pattern of the feel. Damn. What's going on with my pitch? one second, guys. I'm trying to get my pitch color looking better. Yeah, but it's not. Damn, man. All right, so let me get my players then big enough. All right, so that is big enough. And the feel, I think you guys can see it. All right. And the pattern, I was trying to get the pattern a little bit better, but it's not coming up today. Maybe it will set in the future. So the only difference I would say there, Cousins, no, Cousins would be perfect. Ravel Morrison likes to play deeper. Daniel Johnson would be the one rotating with Hutchinson. I would put Hutchinson in from now, you know. So let me know, guys. What say you on this one? What say you on this one? All right. Roof, is he even still playing? Yes, Roof is still playing football, but he has some difficulties. So we will let you know. So it's between Daniel Johnson and Hutchinson. I think right now I would put Hutchinson on the field, and rotate the game with Ravel Morrison and Ravel Morrison and Daniel Johnson. That's what I would do. Hutchinson now. All right. So let me. Somebody said put in Hutchinson. Yes, I wanted to drop Hutchinson in. Where is Hutchinson? Hutchinson. All right. So yes, this is what we would like with some additional pieces. We have Shamar Nicholson for backup for Antonio. We have Jamal Lowe for Leon Bailey or Bobby Reid. We have Kaim Paris for Leon Bailey or Bobby Reid. We have spaces in even midfield now. We have Lambert for Cousins. We have Ravel Morrison, Daniel Johnson for replacements there, and the back line we have Wes Harding for centre back, right-sided centre back or right back. And then we have Latibodier for left back, Tilt for left back, and we have Greg Lee for left central mid centre back, and then we have Greg Lee for left back replacement, and then in goal you know that we have the Clark, and we have Waite or Barnes or Amal Knight. So I think Jamaica should not be having so much difficulties, because look how much okay players we have named, direct okay players that you guys would show respect to. All right, look how much of those guys we have named. All right, yes, and it showcases that Jamaica still have a quality set of players. So let's see what you guys says in the comment section. Let we discuss it from this point, because we think it's a very much organized show. We saw a super chat drop, massive respect. Oh, we did 2 hours and we don't see 20 super chat. What? Oh, you guys fighting against our big bad show, program like that? Let me know. Um, Giovanni said, an actual Premier League front four for Jamaica. Tears in my eyes. Yeah, well, it's possible. Quality players. That's why I'm marveled. Oh, we can't reach no World Cup. You understand me? This is the disrespect. So massive respect. Tennessee put 5 US on the board. Says JD, take out Speedy. I know he's not on the list, but I still take him out. All right, yes, man. He's not in the list, and we don't necessarily need him because we named the backup third string, and we still didn't have the call Speedy. So that only goes to show the level of what we do have. Speaking about maximizing, will there be any more JD after dark? Mm. JD after dark. Oh my God, man. These guys, man. These guys are yo. These guys are troublemaker, man. No, damn, man. Um, I'm telling, I'm telling you, man. The man said, "I'm JD after dark." I didn't do it. It was just a mistake. And we went on Twitter, and something popped up. You know, nothing special. It was just a mistake, man. Why are you guys 18 and man? So JD looking shy. No, I'm not looking shy. I just don't know why this dude coming on about JD after dark. What kind of after dark you talking about? Oh my God. Jamaica need two World Cup campaign program of players with a few experienced players that are easily replaced in the long run. All right, let me go back to the next program. Yeah, obviously we have to flip here and there. Yeah. Um, you said that. All right, no problem. For Blake, easily replaced. We have that's how we fill the system, so we can show you. For Blake, we have replacements. Wait, Clark, very young players. Barnes, young. We wouldn't put in um Amal Knight, because Amal Knight is older, so we just can put in those guys. So Wait, Clark replacements already Legos. All right, defenders, Latibodir, King, Topi, Wes Harding. Those are all young players. Tilt a little bit older, all right, but we're still naming young players. Fullbacks, for right back, Javian Brown is young. Obviously we need that, and Wes Harding can play as a replacement right back, so that's a young position. Centre back, Cousins, okay. We don't have enough centre back and midfielders as yet to say that we have enough young players in the midfield area. Forward line, we have Kayeem Paris, we have Hutchinson, we have Leon Bailey, we have Shamar Nicholson. Um, and we have countless others, so we keep on doing more. So I would not say, I don't think we need that, we have that problem as yet. We don't have that problem as yet. All right, we don't have that problem as yet, so we're not gonna create problems where we didn't really saw any. Yeah, we don't have that problem as yet, in my estimation. What would you guys change? Let me know in the comment section, guys. When the stream done, when listen back to the video and put some damn comments under the video. It helps the video. So if you're reasoning with yourself, let's reason with me, so I can answer you. All right, so leave the comments in the comment section. All right, yes, because we will answer you. All right, yes. Now we have 9 more minutes to go. Really counting on my 2 hours. All right, so let me see. DJ Gig says, Imaxit football. I actually like the front four. They starting lineup. Yes, man. Yes, man. Speedy said, my sister say you handsome, JD. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, yeah. It's okay. Tell her thanks. Tell her she need to put 4 likes on the video and 4 more subscription. Tell her that she's not doing me a good job. I got 1 subscriber since I started this damn stream. One. Tell her so she need to use all of her friends' family's account to subscribe to me and let me reach to the 4,000 and then go back to the 20,000 here and over the next place. By next year, the end of next year, 40,000 I need. All right. Warren says, big up late, but here, blessings. No problem, man. We love the fact that everyone check in, man. My apologies, Tennessee. All right. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Badly. Yeah, Badly Morgan and those guys are additional pieces that will come through the ranks. They have already gotten enough programs that can put them to the highest level. So we are not in, I don't think we are worried. What the excuse that they gave us before to get a continuation of players coming in, I think that has been eradicated big time, because once they call up on under 20s and they answered, everything finished from that point. Everything finished from that point. So that little mentality can't come back again. All right? Yes, can't. None at all. So guys, remember, you know it going on. All right. So let me check. Let me check my like button to see if I'm at 150, because you guys know that I'm giving oh, you say that, give you guys the quality. We have 105. We did not hit the 150. You guys are fighting us big time for these super quality. You guys are bad minding us so bad. All right, clean up on the art. Give it the likes, share and subscribe. You can't find no year better than year. I'm not asking you. All right, yes. um but you know that I'm not coming back tomorrow. You guys have to know that, that it's just the Reggae Boyz abroad series, and I actually just do it. So I have to watch the next set of games. But what I'm gonna ask you guys, would you guys appreciate me doing live watch-alongs for at least one of the games that the Reggae Boy playing in? Or my Man City games? So would you guys be interested in that? Because I want to do things that people interested in, so that can push me forward in my development as well, at least this year. And I'm taking analytics. So let me know. Even though I know you guys support me anywhere I go, but I want you guys to be enjoying it as well. All right, yes, that's what I want. Warren Webster says, JD, man, them black me star. Who black you from which account? All people for block you. Let me turn it into a moderator. Me not understand that. Alright, I will turn it into a moderator. People, no, anybody, when I go back on anybody that block you and they are not putting no money on my channel, I am blocking them from my channel. So anybody that block you, I'm blocking them off my channel. Yes. It was Chevron. Well, I'm blocking Chevron. I am done with Chevron. I'm done. Don't play with my channel and my money for my channel, I spend the most money and more money, Alright, so Chevron, you better go and put some money on my channel as well. Out here blocking my supporters. Obviously, give me a second, big boss. I'm just trying to fix it here. I don't know why it's still. Oh, okay. I can do it from here. I can do it from here, big boss. So I will add you as a moderator, because you're a moderator and we max it. So no, they can't block you. They can't get you out of the race, big boss. All right. So yes. So anyone has any problem with this? Have any problem with this squad? Let me know that we have picked. We can trim it down to 23, but we're gonna save it right there. So we can always revisit and throw at people and put in people and stuff. All right. Well done, Siobhan. Respect. Hold on. What you mean? What kind of coup going on my channel? Oh, people telling well done, Siobhan. So hold on there. Omzo is not a moderator over here as well. All right, let me. You know, yeah, Omzo always there. So let me put Omzo as a moderator. Yeah. No, I'm not playing with these people. Them people, these moderators, I need to go back to my robot. My robot acts better than most of these moderators. They have no behavior. They disrespect the host every single time. They act like they are the bad men of the channel. All right. So, anyways, let me switch over because man's done with all of those things. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna add some more things to the channel. I will be working. The channel will be in construction over the next day. So I'm gonna be working on all of my additional tools. So when I'm back, because the good thing is now I'm running 5, 6 programs and I'm not getting any glitching. My next computer is over there. I will put that one upstairs. All right, but this one will have to keep working. So we already get some super chat towards the rebuilding of the new dynasty computer. Yes, so that's what we're gonna put it towards. All the super chats for the rest of the month go straight back to my computer bank. All right, yes. I've gotten some money back for my computer already, so I didn't really spend much money directly. I spent 600 euros on it, but I got back some money from one of my subscribers. Yeah, the people respect what I'm doing, so that's nice. Yes, but the rest of you guys have to pay me the rest. Neil used the wrench and slap Chevan. So hold on there. Oh, Chevan is a moderator here. Let me see. Yes, he's a moderator on this channel. This one. Yes, these moderators are bad men here, man. All right, so yes, man. So guys, make sure to start save up the money and pay him back my 600. No, pay him back what? 200. I want $200 in total for the rest of the month to go back on my money because you guys want all these graphics. You have to pay me for my time. Yes, I need my money back. Uh, I think we would have a better mix of overseas and local players in the squad with the art required to qualify. Legos, nothing like that. The type of foolishness are Legos. With Legos, what kind of foolishness? Javian Brown are wearing born the Jamaica. Damian Lowe wearing born the Jamaica. Andre Blake where he was actually born in Jamaica. Um, Bailey in the Jamaican barn. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 good. That's 4 too much. That's all I'm telling you. So that's 4 too much or 3 too much. What is wrong with you, man? Uh, and no, John C's on the bench. I couldn't say Johnson. I was looking for Johnson. What kind of mix, man? A mix. You look like you like mix up too much. That is a problem. No, no, sport that journey. No, I need my money. People tell me that they have to pay me my money. No, listen to me now. It's people tell me that they are paying back my full money back for the new computer and the new sound. So I show my big receipt of 6 bills. No, I never paid 600. I'm lying. It was 630 for the just the computer box by itself, and because it was the only one on the shelf, Vandenborough had to give me a discount, and they gave me it for 5.99. So I'm not gonna come here and lie to people. All right, so I paid 599 euros for it, and I've gotten 3 bills back from one of my subscribers. All right. Yes, I'm not a liar. I don't have time to waste. So I need 2 bills. So I'm only spending 1 bills for my 1 bills on this computer because I have an next computer over there, 10 more laptops. So I never needed a new computer. But you guys say you want the content, no crack graphics. So I had to go and buy the graphics. All right. Yes. So I don't know why the one Richie come here telling me about I am done rich. I'm already rich. What does that have to do with my life? Man, this mixed thing again. Yes, people on this platform, people come here and they feel free to say what they want. And a man believe that he needs to resonate to the personnels on the field. I told you about the trauma men. I told you the new name, the trauma men. All right, dumpling man checking tiddly wings. Okay, let me see. Because we're at under. No, guys. If we get up to only way I give you half an hour more, we have to get 30 more likes in the video to go up to 145. If it stops here, man's not giving you no more minute. Man's finished right here because man have man super Gods of War game to play for the next hour. Before bedtime, and you guys taking up my time. All right, that's all I'm gonna tell you. Let me see. Sports that they need to put some money on the board too as well to make sure you aid into our big swag improvement. Brando, how you doing, man? Big up yourself, man. Happy New Year when it comes for you guys, because let me see. I'm gonna miss tomorrow. No, tomorrow is already 28 because it's already after 12. So 29. I think I will come back on the 29. I will miss the 28. So 29 I will come back. So I won't do any video tomorrow because I have a lot of work to finish. Then I will return Thursday. Thursday I will return. Thursday, guys. Thursday. All right. Let me see now what Tid the Wing saying. All right. Tidal Wings always a big sound. Respect going out to you, JD, and the Imaxit family. 2023 will be an interesting one for the Concacaf region. Yes, I am going to return as the biggest thing in the Concacaf region, so they're gonna tired to see my face. Warren Webster, JD, please tell us the players on the radar to crack the squad for 2023. I think all of the guys them that excelled in the under 20s should be on the radar. Yes, that those are the individuals should be on the radar. And I would say coming in, Hutchinson. So Hutchinson never played in under 20, but he should be on the radar based on what he's doing now. So not because his name has been called a few times. It's based on his qualities more than anything else. Um, JD running the show like Sting. Yes, man, of course, a Sting. You guys not getting nothing for your money. All right, I've already given you quality. So you guys went to Sting and paid so much money. You better pay more money here. All right, because I'm the only man spend $1 billion on my channel every week. No comparison. Everybody come by me spend more money than everybody. So these are the only thing you should come and pay your money right now. Brown beer is also a name. Oh my God, I'm done with this world. Oh, Brown beer, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. We'll get you 30 in next in the, no, I've got no what? I've got what? I need 9 more likes to reach that total. Check the average age of the player you are naming for the double campaign. If you're 24 or 25, no 8 years. So, but I've named Legos. I've named players that are 20 years old and 19 years old. So the double campaign is more than safe. Jamaica has enough players to not worry about anything. All right, yes. The sound crystal clear, and I've not added none of the extra things to it, because I just wanted to see how it's running, and the additional backdraft and stuff will be implemented over the next 2 days. So once we done. Believe me, man, we have 2 super computers running. Don't worry yourself, man. I'm coming next year with a blast, Yes, the quality. You get me? Yes. Has anything been arranged for the interview the JFF president promised you? Yes, I just never caught. You know what I don't like? I don't like hypocrites. I don't like the hypocrites. So remember when the guy came on my program and said, yo, I wanted to come here and let me be honest with the people, because I don't like hypocrites. When the guy came here and said that, um, I said yes, man, no problem, and I got to him and he was so nice. Guy is very, very good guy, exactly as what he said. But instant after the guy said he wanted to come on my program, I heard other YouTubers come up. Oh, they want to use people program and people double agent and triple agent and 50 agent. And then after I never brought the man on my stream, I saw people bringing them on their streams, and everybody can be okay. So it's like it's only when people should come on our streams, They bring up all sorts of analytics metrics to fool the fans. And then when they want to go on their streams, it's okay. So it's just a hypocritical, it's a hypocritism. I go on in this space. So the guy gave me a date. Um, to be honest, and my daughter had some other things to do, and my daughter comes first more than anything else. So I told him that I was busy, if we could reschedule, and he was actually busy going to one of the games. So that's why I never contacted him. But because I do believe that if I text you and you have the text on your phone, I should not be texting you the next time again to reschedule something. You get me? I just believe that it doesn't matter how big you are, respect is a thing. So Ari Vibes, I just never texted him back. Because I think you should read my text and you should answer me. I should not text you 4 times. I'm not a person desperate for notoriety. I'm here for 2 hours talking. And if he comes here, he's not gonna bring more vibes than me. You understand me? I'm the vibes master, so it makes no difference, you know? Yes, so that's why I never really call him back. And because of the hypocritical behaviors, because I never wanted people to call me, to slander me and say that I'm a double agent, 50 agent, and also the foolishness. But them can just turn around and do the same thing. So you know what I've realized? These people that's viewing these videos, don't go back and rewatch these videos. Because you'd have realized how hypocritical these guys are with their twisting of words. Because that's the reason why I never brought him on my show, you know. So what I want to ask you guys, because one of the excuses because of election that these guys wanted to come on programs. So the election passed as yet. Just please educate me, guys, because they're going on programs, and the election is still going. The election didn't come as yet, so I don't know. But you know what? I prefer not to speak. Tell you what, I prefer not to speak. I am not going to call him. If he doesn't pick up his phone and text me back, want to come here, I'm not going to call him. But if he texts me and want to come here, nobody can tell me about double agent, triple agent, because all I'm going to say, they are big hypocrites. That's all I'm going to say. And you guys know that I'm 100% factual. You get me? But you guys just don't like the war. But I am a straight talker. And I can tell you that there are some big hypocrites. If Duncan McKenzie and Norman Campbell continue to perform, they might have an outside chance. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Umza said respect goes both ways. Yes, man. Owen, boy, I'm telling you, me give up, me give up. JD, the man use you as a dub like Andrew election. Yeah. No, it's not the man. The man never used me at all. Believe me. The twist up YouTuber them. I try fool the fans them. You know, but it's okay. Um, no Triple E, man, not texting him again. So you guys are going to text him and tell him to come on the big bad show, Imaxit Football. I am not going to text him. You don't even know I'm full of principle here, guys. You guys don't even know I am not texting him back. For what reason? Someone else have to text him and tell him to text me. It's not going to work. I'm not doing it. You realize, I am the most relevant person in this space, and I don't do interviews because you guys like me. So if you guys want them to come here, you guys call them and let them come here. I am not going nowhere, and I'm not calling nobody. My phone is to call my woman and my pity. All right. Why can't we be real friends? Bad mind, JD, the man them different. Yeah, no, I'm telling you. Just go, if you guys rewatch these videos, you know, you hear it for yourself, you know. Just watch the day when I did my video and you check it. You get me? Yeah, you check it and you see it. So I'm tired of this merry-go-round thing. If if we get people on the channel, we get people on the channel. But all you can know, you're gonna have a super time on this channel. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna be educated here, and I'm going to learn from you guys. It's a free platform that we can all speak and just have a good relationship. You know, yes, because we're all straight talkers, and I can clearly tell you that the Imaxit gang won clearly, because it doesn't matter when we string up, you guys are here. It doesn't matter when. You get me? So I am definitely happy about that. Call you? Why you want? I am not calling you. Let me call one Richie, cause me don't know why Richie have 50 account, but me am sporting that journey. Let me call one Richie and hear what he's saying. Richie, I only have 90 minutes left, because the guys them said they're gonna put their likes on the video, and we're almost close to 1:30, so I have to give them back the time. So let me hear what the one Richie saying now. Let me call him. All right, and guys, I'm going to set up the system tomorrow, um, for the call in, so you guys can call in tomorrow, with the Discord and everything. I'm still having some trouble to send the second signal through. That is my only problem. Let me call the one Richie. All right, so a 15 for Richie has Richie having. Let me. JD, you are not a hypocrite, bro. You are a good Surinamese nationalist. Oh my God. JD, you're asking the relevant question. Yeah. You know, man. If it was Marlon instead of JD, he would have more likes. Really? You think Marlon would have more likes than me? So you're saying Giovanni? JD the Asian. So why me I call the one Richie and Richie not answer him phone? Richie, stop wasting my time, All right. I'm gonna draw down but me leave here and just finish my show. All right. So guys, 6 more likes to 1:30 on the board. All right. Man said, call me and don't answer. Yes, I am so done with him. I'm not gonna call him. All right. I am not gonna call him back, because I want to finish my show. So, guys, we'll just finish it right here. We're not going to extend the show, because I'm not going to call back Richie and spend 50 hours on the phone, because I have my game to play. All right. So, all of the guys, we only got 1 subscriber. So, pure bad mind people pass through today. Pure bad mind people. But massive respect for the 1 subscriber. We will check it tomorrow to see how much subscribers. Come on. All right. Why this man have 16 phone? 16 phone. Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Richie Royalty. How are you doing?
Good afternoon to the Imaxit and the Imaxit and the Dismaxit. Season greetings.
Yeah, you see, you have my phone and you don't tell me Merry Christmas or nothing. You know me,
So, but
I got carry feelings, because that's some me state. Me
no,
take
you're
it
not that type of
personal.
person. You,
Me I
I
got take
can
it
tell you,
personal.
where am I right now?
Where,
I'm
where,
at a,
where?
I'm at a spot where I had to go back to where it all began, where my foreparents are from. I'm in the Balakar area
Eh,
of Trelawney. And you know, so I want a little piece of stone, I stand up and come, I don't want the signal drop, because I just have to make sure they in a one spot, like I rent a tile, that
mhm.
sort of thing, JD.
Okay, okay.
So while you were calling me, I had never seen no call coming up, and I said, but
Oh
wait,
my
make
God.
I go back in at this
Damn.
style and call back JD, because I don't want him to feel like if I tell
Yeah,
him to call and
yes,
don't
yes,
return the call.
yeah, man.
So
I'm taking it personal. Someone
yeah,
asked about the game that I'm playing. I am playing the biggest, baddest game in the world. It's called God of War Ragnarok. That is the baddest game right now out. The baddest game. Take every money you have and put on it. Don't even bother buy food. Just buy Ragnarok and you're okay.
I guess you're working for this. You gone into gaming now. We soon
Look,
have a we game it channel.
how we game it. No, I had game, And no, I have FIFA, man. I have FIFA. You must have all the FIFA them here, I have FIFA here, man, guys. We have the FIFA collection here. Don't worry yourself. We have everything here already. So you know that the money that you spend, Richie telling people that don't, I should not take any more money. But all of your money that we spent went into places that you can clearly see visible. All right. Yes. All right. They said back to
Thank you.
football. So yeah. So and people taking off their likes because they're bad minded, but it's okay.
1-1. It is Owen Owen, so back to football.
Yes.
Hmm.
Siobhan, I'm not going to play and stream it online because if I play you and stream it online, it's gonna be all about yourself, and I'm not into that. I am an entertainer, so I have to play myself online. I have to dress up like the coach. So I'm
Careful.
gonna play Al
So them
Grimson
around,
coming soon. All right.
them, them around with this entertainment thing, because you look at the thing last night, a big cartoon to my dance hall. What you take my dance hall for? A big cartoon show? I don't like that.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
me never really know, Since I came online, people tell me about Sting, never really gone good. I saw, what his name again, man? Solids. Jay Taylor streaming it on his channel. So that's the only reason why I knew that Sting keeping, because I thought it was done with already. Yeah. So what's up? What's up, Richie? Because me need to go in. I need to go in 10 minutes. So
Right. So
what's
you
up with
don't
you?
we don't get the lights and we're not going to talk no football up in
No
quarters.
man. We done, man. We get the likes we want, man. Them say them put almost 1:30. I'm done. I need to go back
Okay.
to my
Good.
game. You know.
So, for Christmas, for the New Year's for 2023, what I would like
Mhm.
mostly is for the Reggae Boys to get their road on track for the 2026 Olympic. You hear what I'm saying for 2023?
Yeah. Yeah.
That wagon wheel to start rolling, so we see that we are serious for 2026 um World Cup campaign. And we have to start like from now. Even before now we should have started. And that is what I would wish for. I'd wish for we to get the best players, the Omari Hutchinson, the Mr. Brown, everybody to come on board and just give them 2 cents and just let us do what we have to do to get Jamaica to the next World Cup.
Yeah, man. That's exactly what I've said, because I'm looking at the performances of most of these guys, um, worldwide, and I'm saying, oh, can they turn up in the best league in the world, at least one of the highest leagues in the world, and you're one of the best players on the field, week in, week out. What are we doing so wrong as the Jamaica national team for we to can't get the quality out of so much players that's playing the best way, week in, week out, you know?
Are we gonna get the system um that we need to play and working on the players? Having 200 and odd players for one campaign was too much.
Mm, yeah.
And we know that we know what we have to work with. It's somebody can be as like and like, what we call it, like and like players, and we don't need a like and like player. We need a 6, and we need a 7, and we need a 8, and we need to work on that, and we need to get those players in. We don't want the same set of players that we are putting in to come back. We're taking out uh, a player which is a grade,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're not putting a pro grade player in his place whenever it's time for him to move up. I'm just
Okay.
using these two classes just not to say names to make
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
feel
yeah,
offended.
yeah, but yeah, because we wanted to answer them fast, because remember it's have to go. Um,
Yeah.
or would you, what routine you would use to get those areas like the right back, the central defensive midfield? Yeah, those are the 2 years that we're lacking and right now. Or
Well,
would you vet it? Or would you use to get these guys like the replacements, because we don't have them, so we need something.
well, they have a good thing in place now where they're gonna have developing teams that people who are good players before they get into the so-called national team. So you have to go island wide. You have to take it up a notch. Go to the René Simone, because you know where I'm at right now. As I said, I'm in Trelawney, and there's some little man me I watch their skinnage, and you can pick out two little boy. I'm called two little boy over one of 15 and one of 11, and this is where you start with them, and you put them in developing, and it's in a one little all me there right now, as me say. And you have to go in at these places and pick out who you can pick out and nurture who you can nurture and build who you can build from now to go forward. Because even after the next Olympic or the next World Cup, we still have football to play. So we still have to nurture and we still have to develop. We don't want it. What happened to Belgium happened to us. So when the golden stage of the De Bruyne and the Benteke and the all of them 8
Yeah,
at the
but
same
they
time.
still have
Man,
I don't think I think Belgium is still better than Jamaica because Belgium have all of those
by
young
far,
players. Even,
there's no comparison.
but I understand what you're
No, there's
saying that
no,
they're not
yeah,
that like at the top level. It's not like
right,
drop off. You know, Tillerman's they
right,
ain't better than Kevin De Bruyne. He's not even close to Kevin De Bruyne.
right.
Yes, man, I
Thank
understand
you.
what you're talking about. I understand.
Right. So we don't want when we get rid of Alain Bailey in the next 8 years and then we can't find another winger because there is nobody who that we put at that
Yep,
level.
but
Uh,
aren't we doing a good job now? Like, oh, you have the Kaim Paris's Whisper, which is a wing forward, which we want to talk about as well before we leave because we only have limited. We have 8 minutes. And I hear
all
people
right.
in
So
my
let's
ears
go through
already.
it quick and fast. Let's
Yes.
go through it quick and
Mhm.
fast.
Yeah,
So with
so I think we are doing a better job than before because now we have players coming in at all position. We look at just a while, we have 2, 3 players that we can just flick off the top and said those are the players. Maybe they are not all
we need four
Jamaican
players.
born, but they are still players that we have at our disposal. So yeah, so what say you on that?
Yeah, I say we need four players. As we run through real quick, we need four players in every position. I think that is necessary because you have injury come into play, you have family matters come into play, and all these things. But we need to have four players at high caliber in each position to going forward, and I really think that will work for us.
Okay, all right. So and Whisper now, just give you something fast, man. Whisper. Maybe when I'm doing the next stream, I can call you and see if we can get a little bit longer one.
Oh, whisper has a lot of things coming out. Remember them tell us I have to go back to my roots. This is part of why I have to come back to my roots because there are a lot of decisions are to be made,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to put it in the right directions. We have different places. We have the United Emirates. We have England. We have Belgium. We have a whole lot of countries to visit their facility alone before we make a decision. So it's a very good look on Team Whisper, and we just have to sit down as a family, and then we decide what we're gonna do with the player going forward.
And the final question, because a person came on my last stream and asked me, so what will happen to these guys that just played the Manning Cup? Um, uh, so oh, you think any one of these guys that showed some promise can transition into something um in world football?
Some of the
Because I
boys.
couldn't answer it, at the time. I couldn't answer it, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's easy because some of them these boys you look at Macon Aldridge just turned 20 yesterday. He was already in a Mullins United
Mm-hmm.
selection.
Yeah.
And you have the Maroon boys. All of the boys from CC will be at Capital Maroon training now. So Capital Maroon will have a stronger team as going forward. Yeah, speaking of the Satchel, he's in Portmore now, playing for Portmore. And many other modes will be called. We get numerous of calls for which I said, and I said no to the JPL for more than one reason. So, going forward is just, these are what's going to happen to some of the boys. And I explained that on another stream that what would happen to the boys after Manning Cup? Some of these boys won't ever be. You won't hear a certain name out again until another Manning Cup season come by. And schools are not there to develop people. It's a school first, and then sports come after. Not sports first, and then education come after. So they're dealing with the education thing when you're dealing with school. So it's when you come back around now for another September for you to be another Sashin or another Michael Graham. You know what I mean? Going
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
forward.
Totally understand.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
right, right.
all right, so we have to catch up back with Richina, guys, because we have said we are going to give you a specific time and we want to keep our words. So,
Yes,
yeah, it's a massive respect, Richie. We will link up with your big boss, so we're going to close up the show and
yep.
stuff, yeah?
Yeah, big up yourself.
All right, yeah, man. Thanks for calling, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Richie, guys. All right, so season's greetings to Rockford and all of the individuals that came in. If you had said something that you hated in the video, no problem. That's your problem. But we are honest persons here, and I thought we had a very good show. So all the real ones them that came in, subscribed, donated, and let we have a very good conversation. Let we keep on pushing this in the new year and keep on getting the channel bigger and better. Obviously, in the future, we're going to have more football to talk on. So it's not just Jamaica alone we're going to stay on. We're going to go on all of the things that we did at first with Imaxit program that made us more recognized, at least in the Concacaf region. So it's going to be starting very soon because the under 20s, no, under 17s coming up, and a lot more, even under 20s World Cup coming up and stuff. So with the girl football, so we're going to have a lot of contents coming up for the new year. So definitely this is one of the places to subscribe and share. And at the end of the day, guys, we can't do everything. So we don't want to do everything. We want to stay and being more personals that trying to educate ourselves on football. We pride ourselves on the education side, so that's where we want to stay. So thanks yet again. Stay safe, stay cool, and definitely slap the like button, share, and subscribe. Peace out, guys, and see you in the next one.